Here we are, Inner City Press. We're leaving the Southern District of New York courthouse today, Friday, August 21st. We had a number of cases, but at the end, we discovered this. Peter Nygard, the Canadian fashion entrepreneur slash pedophile with the pamper parties. So he's been sued. He's been sued in two separate civil cases here in the Southern District of New York. First case in front of Judge Ramos, and a second case filed by his own sons, who said that he had a sex worker break them in when they were underage. Well, we discovered tonight that the first case, the big one, Jane Doe's 1 through 10 versus Nygard, has been stayed. The case has been stayed because the U.S. Attorney's Office has intervened and issued a stay. Now that is significant. We've been fielding some questions about it, but I will say this. It pretty much implies either that he's already been indicted, that he's going to be indicted. When the U.S. Attorney steps in to stay a civil case, it's extraordinary. And by contrast, the Ghislaine Maxwell case, there are two civil litigations that are continuing to go on. Giuffre, well, at least one. Let's focus on Giuffre versus Maxwell. The U.S. Attorney arrested Maxwell. She's in Brooklyn, MDC, and they didn't stay the case. So what explains the stay of the Nygard case, and also the kind of murky way it was done, with filings available only to the parties, Anyway, we've reported it, and let's see what happens in Canada. We've sent it to some people in Canada. This was an Inner City Press story. There it is. Now, in other news, we've reported on a Chase Manhattan case. Let's check out what are we dealing with here. Hey, wait a second. Oh, man. All right. Wait a second. Do we have drawing? Wait a second. Wait a moment. Okay. Well, this is always an interesting thing. There was a Friday not long ago that we left down this very street, here, Worth Street, heading toward Foley Square. And we came across a trove, as they call it, a trove of New York law journals. And we dubbed that one Inner City Press School of Law, Episode 1. Will this be Episode 2? If we find the newspaper, it will. If not, it won't. And then we'll simply explain to you why the UN is, United Nations, that is, so corrupt, so completely corrupt. Now, we've never opened a garbage bag here at the Inner City Press School of Law. We have our rules. We don't open garbage bags, but where we see a tied up bundle of New York law journals, yes, we will take. Okay, Episode 2. We're here. Check it out. All right. Now, last week, all of the newspapers were of the same day, so it wasn't quite as good as I thought. But let's check this one out. We have here, Wednesday. All right. That's what happened last week. Let's see. Can we find Thursday? I'd like to read them all. I mean, I cover the courts, and I'm very interested in the law, but also Wednesday. Not quite as good as I thought. Seems like they dumped the Wednesday newspapers on Friday. Let's check this one out. Nevertheless. Oh, Tuesday. All right. Now we've got two. I think we can get a week's supply of New York law journals here, and we'll dub each of them. That's also Tuesday. All right. No problem. What's up with this one? What do we got? Thursday. Okay, we've got three news. Okay, this is definitely episode. Let's see what's happening here. Hang on, we only want full versions. We don't, and also no markings. That's Thursday. Okay, final check. We can get the full week. It seems like on Friday, that's when they're dumping these newspapers. Tuesday, we've already got that one. I know, this may be beneath us, but I want to say, the love of the law, also Tuesday. Look, I'll take three newspapers, is not a problem. I have only one last thing to check. Also Thursday. I think I have Tuesday through Thursday. Now, this is the final one. I'm hoping it's either Monday or Friday. Oh, Thursday. All right, we'll take three. No problem. There we go. Okay, so, sorry to say, just by a fluke, this will be Inner City Press School of Law. School of Law, Lesson 2. Now, there's some interesting things. Now, we'll drop some name dropping. We covered a case today. It's about the PPP program. So it's about billions and billions of dollars. The Paycheck Protection Program and JP Morgan Chase. They've been sued by agents. This is another money case. I have to say, it wasn't by small businesses that were screwed under PPP. These were by agents not getting paid. They did the work, and then Chase, Citigroup, MUFG, and Signature Bank didn't pay them, so they sued. But this is the school of law element. One of the lawyers said to Judge Rakoff, an extremely erudite judge, you've heard Chevron deference. And he said, I've heard that's still good law. And everyone laughed. All right, so that was the legal joke. Then he joked about that the breakdown of the Zoom call was because of Putin. That's more of a political joke, but there you have it. There's a lot of interesting legal issues here. That's all I can say. And we're going to have more of them because, look, we've got the New York Law Journal here in Foley Square. The New York Law Journal lives there. State courts, federal courts, Inner City Press School of Law. Do your homework and have a good weekend.